no predators, New Zealand is a wild, untamed place, with beautiful landscapes such as
the mighty fjords of Milford Sound, the geothermal fields of Rotorua, the peaks of Aoraki Mount Cook National Park, and last but definitely not least, Polytechnic.
New Zealand is also home to kiwi and shikikia, as well as many other native flora and fauna. But why? Why is New Zealand so isolated? And how has that affected the fauna and fauna that live here? Gondwana was a supercontinent. It was formed over a period of 6 million to 530 million years. It was so massive that it covered the Earth's surface, covered a fifth of the Earth's surface. Gondwana began to break up due to tectonic plate movement. This happened in stages, with the supercontinent fully separating into the modern continents of South America, Africa, Antarctica, Australia, this Indian subcontinent, and some final fragments continuing to break off. One of these fragments was Zealandia. When Zealandia broke away, tectonic forces caused its crust to thick. While it thinned, it drifted into the Pacific Ocean, and there it sunk, leaving only 5% of its landmass above water. We know this landmass as New Zealand. With no connection to other landmasses, New Zealand's plants and animals had to find a way to adapt or die. We now know that the isolation was due to Zealandia breaking away from Gondwana and drifting away into the Pacific Ocean. But how did this affect the plants and animals that lived there? Thanks to the isolation, Zealandia was protected from the arrival of new predators and communities. Species began evolving independently, adapting solely to the environmental pressures that came with it. It also meant that a high level of organisms survived that can only be found in New Zealand and nowhere else in the world. One iconic example of this is the tuatara, the sole surviving member of the
Rhynchocephalia
order, which used to be a diverse group of reptiles, particularly during the age of the dinosaurs. These reptiles once thrived across Gondwana. The tuatara's continued existence in New Zealand is the result of this isolation, which protected it from extinction pressures that affected its relatives elsewhere. Moving on to around 66 million years ago, a meteor impact caused mass catastrophic extinction, wiping out non-avian dinosaurs.
That means not related to birds, by the way.
This meteorite impacted near the Yucatan Peninsula. It is one of the largest impact structures on Earth, one of the only one whose peak ring is still intact and accessible for scientific research. This event drastically altered global ecosystems. When paired with Aotearoa's isolation, it created an environment with a near total absence of all native land mammals, besides from 2 species of bat and various marine mammals, such as seals and dolphins. During this mammal-free era, birds were among the few of the dinosaur lineages to survive the meteor impact. In the aftermath of this, birds diversified rapidly to fill the ecological roles left vacant by the extinction of their larger relatives. An example of this was the moa. Moa became large herbivores, some reaching over 3 meters in height. Birds like the hearth eagle became the main hunter at the top of the food chain. What was that sound? Anyway, they have evolved to become one of the largest known eagles, capable of hunting moa, which are more than double their size. Birds such as kiwi, weka, and takahi became ground dwellers, losing the ability to fly due to the lack of predators. Insects also took on mammal-like roles. Giant weta evolved to fill similar niches to small rodents, while reptiles like the tuatara remained dominant over small carnivores. This unusual mix of animals shows how life can adapt in strange ways when there are no predators around, as well as the effects that isolation had on New Zealand. New Zealand's unique geology has also played a significant role in shaping its plant life. Let's break it down. Our country's mountainous terrain, nutrient-poor soils, and frequent disturbances from tectonic activity have created challenging conditions for plant survival. Many of our native plants have ancient roots connected to Gondwana, such as Remu, Kahakatea, and Totara, which have all adapted to these harsh conditions with traits like slow growth, tough leaves, and resistance to browsing. I think that's enough of that. Due to the lack of pollinating mammals or insects, plants in New Zealand had to find a new way to pollinate. They either used the wind or said, "Fuck it, I'm just going to do it myself." For example, beech trees release their pollen in spring, relying on the wind to carry it to other trees for pollination. The absence of mammals also meant that plants didn't develop a strong defense against grazing. Instead, they developed twiggy, intertwined branches to protect them from browsing birds. These adaptations show how New Zealand's isolation has affected the evolution path for plants that grow here. Wow! Isolation has done so many good things for New Zealand. The environment must be thriving. Not quite. You might want to sit down for this one. Who's this guy? Despite all the good that isolation has done for New Zealand, it still left our native bush highly vulnerable to environmental change, especially human impact and the introduction of foreign species. Since Aotearoa's flora and fauna evolution occurred without foreign species of predators that were mammals, birds nest on the ground and lack the ability to fly, making them easy prey. With the arrival of Maori settlers around 1300 CE came hunting and introduced species. Soon after their arrival, the haast eagle and moa both went extinct. Pests like rats, stoats, cats, and possums were introduced following human settlement, causing widespread extinctions and declines. Plants that had evolved to defend themselves against birds couldn't protect themselves from introduced pests like deer, possums, and goats. Many native plants are now at risk or threatened by habitat loss and introduced species. Conservation efforts such as predator-free sanctuaries, habitat restoration, and reintroducing species are now crucial to preserve what remains of New Zealand's unique ecosystems. New Zealand's distinct flora and fauna are living records of the effects isolation had on New Zealand. From its split from Gondwana to the global extinction of dinosaurs and the absence of mammals, Aotearoa has offered a stage for evolution to take an extraordinary direction. As kaitiaki of this land, it is our responsibility to understand and protect those irreplaceable life forms, ensuring they continue to thrive for generations to come. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but I'm sure I'll use it for something. I'm just kidding. I'll put it in. I'm going to put it in the end credit.
No, what, bro? That's the fucking main battle, bro.
What the fuck was it for? We just...
Bro, look
at my sock.
I said the first one was great.
That was literally ultimate.
I said the first one.
That was ultimate fucking, bro.